the WNBA. The WNBA, as we know it, might be in trouble. Might be in trouble. The players are headed for the projects, baby. Project B, that is. It's a new league. What is the WNBA gonna do? Asia Wilson surprises a fan on the Jennifer Hudson show. I have a few questions about that whole thing. I have a few questions. Okay. Malaysia for Wiley is flourishing. Dawn Staley is going off on everyone. She's crashing out. She's crashing out. Dawn Staley is about to victimize one more of her players. Caitlin Clark is 100% healthy. Angel Reese may be playing basketball soon. We're going to talk about it and much more right after the intro. Let's go! Boys, girls, he, she, they, them, we, or whatever you choose to identify as. Welcome to the W360, your home for all things women's basketball. I'm your host, CJSoFoolish, and welcome to another episode of the W360, baby. Yes! Welcome, W360. Yes! Happy Sunday! Happy Sunday! Happy Sunday, everybody! My goodness! Whew, I barely made it to work today, guys. Barely made it to work today, okay? If you are new here, thank you so much for tuning in, okay? Make sure you subscribe and tell your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brothers, your aunties, and your uncles to subscribe. Subscribe to the W360, okay? And tell the sister-in-law of the family that no one really likes, but you're kind of stuck with her because she had kids with your brother. So you just kind of have to accept her. When she comes around, no one likes her. She's messy. She's mean. She's unattractive. Every time that sister-in-law comes around, or daughter-in-law, or whatever she is to the family, everyone is looking around like, what is he doing with her? What is he doing with her? What does he see in her? Tell her to subscribe to the W360, okay? Make sure you like the video, comment, do all the things YouTube like for you to do to get the video up in the algorithm, okay? To send it out there. All right. And if you are a returning viewer, W360 Nation, I love you. I love you. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, especially during this it's kind of a slow period right now. You know, people are coming in, but I appreciate everyone for still tuning in and, following the show. Okay. All right. Let's see who's in the building. What's up, W360 Nation? Coro White, P71. What's up, Coro White? Don Carden, 4280, says, I need some Aguma crack. Aguma crack. All right. Jasmine just checked in. What's up, Jasmine? Just checked in. Kelly is in the building. Peggy Cole. What's up, Peggy? Peggy is here. Anna Wyland is in the chat, and Sade is always here. What's up, W360 Nation? I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Did I send the link to Twitter? I know everyone is still coming in. It may be just a little intimate show tonight, which is fine because we got some things to talk about. It may be a little intimate show tonight where it's just, it's just us. Tiana 5161. What's up, Tiana 5161? Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. Okay. Got a show ahead tonight. I want to talk about the Project B. We're gonna get an update on Project B, which is the rival league to the WNBA. In my opinion, this league is about to put the WNBA out of business. We're gonna talk about Asia Civil Rights Wilson. If you ask me, we're adding another name to Asia Wilson. It's Asia Civil Rights Wilson Smollett. Asia Civil Rights Wilson Smollett. Okay, apparently there was a young fan that she surprised. The whole thing doesn't pass the sniff test for me. It don't pass the sniff test for me. We're going to talk about that. White Jesus. Caitlin Clark, a.k.a. White Jesus, a.k.a. Jesus Clark, is 100% healthy. She told us. We're going to cover that. Malaysia for Wally from LSU. LSU right now is the most exciting college basketball team to watch to this day. They're the most exciting to watch, okay? In my opinion. In my humble opinion, Malaysia for Wally is flourishing since she has broken away. She has broken away from Don Staley's cult and that daycare. Malaysia for Wally is free. Malaysia for Wally is free and flourishing. Hannah Hidalgo, we got some questions about Notre Dame. Angel Reese, we got an update on her. So we got a full show ahead tonight, guys, but we're not going to be here too long. I know I say that every episode, but I don't think we're going to be here too long, guys, okay? All right. What's up, W360 Nation? Everyone is pouring in. Sade. Did you send the link to Twitter? Sade, did you send the link to Twitter? I don't think I did yet. If you can, put the link under the post on Twitter. See if you can do that. If not, I'll do it after the show. It's okay. Peggy says, poor Tanaya Lawson. She's in the Babysitters Club. Absolutely. My goodness. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into the show, guys. As I told you, I barely made it to work today, guys. But I love you guys so much. You guys see me. I didn't even feel like doing my hair. I did not feel like doing my hair for the show at all. Guys, I took my braids out, washed my hair, braided it all down, pulled it up, and I just threw on a hat. I love you guys, and I love coming to do this. But the hardest part about, being a content creator and getting in front of the camera, I don't know for men have it easy. They can just throw on a little hat or just throw something on and get in front of the camera. We have to do a little makeup. Then you got to keep your hair down. You got to do this and do that. And today is Sunday. I was watching the Houston men's basketball game earlier, Houston and Auburn game earlier. Put a little something on the grill earlier. I was not doing my hair. Absolutely not. So I just threw on the baseball cap and said, let's get the show started, baby. Let's get the show started. The show goes on, okay? The show goes on. Seriously, Don Carden says, I'm still banned from Twitter. Dante says, yep, just turn on the camera and go. They do. Men get to just get in front of the camera and go live. Hey, guys, what's going on? And we got this and that. And I'm like, what it is to be a guy. They have it so easy. They have it so easy. Oh my goodness. When men complain about life, I say, you shut your pie hole. You shut your pie hole right now. What are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? You guys literally get to do nothing. Seriously. Seriously. Project B. Where do we want to start? Let's do this. Project B, WNBA. Yeah, let's start with the Project B update. All right, folks. The WNBA may be going out of business. I don't know. The WNBA may be going out of business because Project B, as you guys know, if you don't know, this is a new league that's starting. This is a new league that's starting in 2026, actually November 2026, and they are paying the big bucks. They are paying these women the big bucks, okay? Nneka Ogwumike was the first player to be announced to sign to this league. Alyssa Thomas, a.k.a. Debo, a.k.a. Orange is the New Black Thomas, has signed with Project B, Project Bully Bowl. As soon as I saw Alyssa Thomas sign, I said, oh, but that's what the B stands for. Bully. Alyssa Thomas has signed with Project B. There's rumors that Kelsey Mitchell is signing with Project B. Jonquel Jones. And multiple other players are signing with this league, okay? This league is a direct threat to the NBA. To the WNBA. It's a direct threat to this league because of the simple fact that this league is literally offering to players millions of dollars. And we're not talking about 1 million, which is what the WNBA may offer to pay like the top player in the league, right? So if the WNBA with this new CBA negotiation and the new deal and things like that, players are going to get more money, but it's nowhere near the amount that the projects are going to play. There's nowhere near the amount that the projects are about to pay these players. Okay? Literally, the end of the bench player, a player that rides the bench, not even that good, like for instance, like a Sydney Colson, right? A Stinky Colson would make $2-3 million in this league with Project B. Sydney Colson, who stinks. Mind you, I love Sydney. It's all love. But she could make a few $1 million playing in this league. So the entire discussion around Project B versus the WNBA is these players are going to sign with this league because they're being offered millions of dollars opposed to the WNBA, who right now they're making maybe at a maximum $260,000 a year, $250,000 a year. And the new CBA may pay them maybe close to $1 million. What is the WNBA going to do about this league? Where's Kathy? Where are you, Kathy? Where are you? We're literally watching the WNBA pretty much just dismantle. We're watching the WNBA crumble because what's happening is this new league is going to, from my understanding, they're only going to get 66 players, if I'm not mistaken, right? They're going to take the top players from the WNBA. So they're going to take your White Sheezas, Sophie, Kelsey Mitchell. They're going to take Asia Wilson, civil rights. Asia's going to take her civil rights and her victimhood right over there to Saudi Arabia and play as well. They're going to take your Jonquel Jones. Everyone. Sabrina Ionescu. Hell, they might even get Angel Reese. They're going to take the top players, the most popular players of this league, which is going to leave the WNBA with a bunch of players that was there before it came, that nobody watched. Nobody's going to watch. No one's going to watch a league full of Lexi Browns. No one. Nobody. No one's going to watch a league full of players like Nalissa Smith. So the WNBA, and this isn't a question. I don't understand what all the conversation is about surrounding this league. This is pretty much a common sense thing. This is a common sense thing. These players are going to be offered millions of dollars. I think these players are going to forego the WNBA because any smart player wouldn't risk playing in the WNBA for nowhere near the amount of money and risk getting hurt, because everything goes in the WNBA. With those refs, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. They just beat the shit out of each other in the name of physical basketball. They just beat the hell out of each other. So these players are going to forego playing in that league because why in the hell would I play in the WNBA and risk tearing my ACL or risk some type of spinal injury or something because everybody just beats the shit out of each other? And then I'm injured, so I can't fulfill my Project B obligation. No, I'm going to the projects, baby. I'm going to the projects. The projects is paying millions of dollars. That's where I'm going. I love the projects, and I'm going to stick behind it. Unrivaled is in shambles. They're going to be in shambles. Kathy, you need to get your league under control. I don't know what you're going to do to stop this, but you need to figure something out. You need to figure something out, Kathy. Your league is about to crumble. Adam, in that big-ass head of yours, you can't come up with an idea. You folks got to figure something out. You got to figure something out. There's a minimum $2 million salary in this league. Minimum $2 million salary in this league. And these players, the word is out. The word is out. Okay, you got Sabrina Ionescu, who decided not to play Unrivaled. Angel Reese decided not to play Unrivaled. They're not signing those multi-year contracts with Unrivaled. No. They're going after the big bucks. The WNBA is giving out monopoly money at this point. Monopoly money. Lee says, why hasn't Kathy been fired? It's beyond me. Kathy has ruined this league. Not to say that there was much. She didn't have to try very hard. Okay. This wasn't a league that was very polished. This isn't a polished project here. All right? This isn't a polished product at all. At all. When you have players like Alyssa Thomas as one of the faces of your league, no one wants to watch. No one wants to watch. No one wants to watch Alyssa Thomas beat up all the damn pretty girls in the league because she can't hump them and hoop. She can't hump. So she just beat everyone up. No one wants to watch that shit. Nobody. Seriously. Seriously. But it's being rumored there are multiple players that's going to sign with this league, and the problem that presents for the WNBA is, especially since there possibly will be a lockout. So the problem that presents for the WNBA is who are the players? What player is going to draw any type of viewership? What player? Can you imagine? Can you imagine the amount of money white Jesus would be offered? We're talking about maybe $100 million bucks. $100 million. You think white Jesus is going to play in the WNBA and risk getting beat the hell up again? Opposed to playing for the projects? Kelly? No. No. It was the only hat laying around. But no, seriously. So this league is creating a lot of questions for the future of the WNBA. It is. It's things are looking a little shaky. A little shaky. Okay. You guys let me know. I think Candace Parker, she's an investor in this league. Elena Beard is an investor in this league. I'm not mad at the women going after more money. I'm not mad at the women going after more money. But if anything, it makes me wonder, how are we going to watch them play in Saudi Arabia? And also, as I've said on the last show, hey ladies, hey, you guys are real quick to sign. Hey, Alyssa Thomas, you know how those people over there feel about your kind. That's an interesting aspect as well. Do you know how those people over there feel about your kind, Alyssa Thomas? You take all that hooting and hollering over there. You have to leave. Ladies, it's D&D. Leave your dildos and drugs. Okay? No D&D is allowed in this league. You can't take your dildos and you can't take your drugs, ladies. You can't take your drugs and you can't take your dildos, okay? D&D. D&D. No dildos and no drugs. I'm serious. Seriously. So it makes me wonder for these women, because I wonder, do they know who they're signing? These women like to march and protest and stand up and say, hey, we deserve rights and things like that. You can't go over there doing that. You cannot go over there doing that. You can't go over there kissing your girls. And Alyssa Smith, you might as well stay home. You and Dejanay, y'all need to stay home. You can't go over there with all that humping, thinking you're just going to play a little basketball on the side, but just mainly hump. Those countries, those people do not allow you guys' lifestyle over there, okay? They don't allow it. They don't allow it. All right. I think some of you need to just stay in the WNBA where everything goes. D&D, no D&D. Make sure you leave it in America. Leave it in America. Don Carlin 4280. They're not playing in Saudi Arabia. It'll be in Europe, Asia, South America. It's all the same. Whatever. It's all the same. Hey, it's all the same. You ladies need to be cautious. I care. I care. That's why I'm telling you, because I care. All right. I care about you ladies. You know, we're rooting for you. We're rooting for you. Thank you, Dante. Thank you. But we're keeping our eyes on, this entire Project B. The players are headed to the projects. More players will sign. And the main question is, what does this mean for the WNBA? And I really think, guys, that we are watching the WNBA. The WNBA may crumble. The WNBA may be as what we know it to be. It may be done. It may be over. Seriously. It may be done. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to be tuned in. We're going to see. Kathy, you need to save your league. You need to save your league. You need to save your league, especially for the future players coming. We got Juju coming. We got Sarah Strong, who's the best player in the nation right now over at UConn coming. You got AZ. You got a lot of talent coming to the WNBA. So you need to save your league. I know we need to sweep out all the old players, the old insufferable players. Just get them out. Get them out. But these new players and the new talent and the new generations coming to the league, I hope that she can save this league so that we can, have a professional women's league here that, it's a polished product. Seriously. Kelly says WNBA may be a G League. Might be. That's what it's looking like. Peggy says, thank you, Peggy, for the super chat. I appreciate you guys for the super chat. Thank you so much. Peggy says, I guess they are going to be housed in Singapore for 6 months. And they'll take it. And one of the main things a lot of WNBA players used to say is, they don't want to go overseas and play. They want to stay here in America and things like that. For $10 million, they're $5 million, $2 million. Let me tell you something. There's a very, very short list of things that I wouldn't do for $5 million. I'm telling you right now, there's a short list of things that I wouldn't do and places that I wouldn't go for a few $1 million. You hear me? I'd be over in them people countries just what y'all need me to do? Who do we praise here? Y'all have a king and queen here? Who is it? What's the culture here? What you eat? What you guys eat? Okay, none of this shit looks edible. You hear me? So what in the world do you think they're going to do? I'll be over there praying to whoever they pray to. How do we pray? Do we? What's the tradition here? Y'all celebrate Christmas? Seriously. Seriously. I'll be over there. You guys do what to goats? What do you guys do to goats? All right, give it to me. Give it to me. I'll be sacrificing goats, pigs, whatever the hell. I would, hey. It's a very short list of things that I wouldn't do for a few $1 million. I'm just being honest, okay? You put a few $1 million in front of me, morals go out the window. All right? Morals go out the window. I'm yelling, I'm yelling. Come on, goat. Come on, goat. Come on, goat. Oh, shut up. I'll be over there doing all type of practices. Those women about to take that money. Kathy, you need to get your league back. You're losing your league. You're losing your league. I'd be over there wearing all type of turbans and seriously. Y'all can have morals and all you want. Not me. Not me. I'm signing that contract. I'm not mad at those women at all. I'm not mad at those women at all. You hear me? I'm not. Oh. That's true. Peggy says a doctor appointment in Singapore is like $8. The Odora Mason 4996. What's going on? Says a few million definitely turning us to the dark side. Seriously. Iceman 2.0 said he's going to get me a straight jacket. Hey, I'm just being honest. Asia Wilson, a.k.a. Asia Civil Rights Wilson Smollett, went viral this past week. Okay. What is Dante Infernat says, guess you got to become wife number 7. I'll be wife number 12. I don't. No, so Asia Wilson was viral this week, guys. What is Asia Wilson promoting? I see that she's been, on different shows and, she's being interviewed. It may be her shoes. I'm not exactly sure what Asia Wilson is promoting right now. Or it just may be the media that's just saying, hey, Asia Wilson, this is Asia Wilson. She's, they won the championship this year, and she is, I know she has the shoe. But I've seen Asia Wilson in different places. I've seen her in different places, giving different interviews or whatnot. Nonetheless, she went on the Jennifer Hudson show, guys. This is a daytime TV show. This is a morning TV show. It's Jennifer Hudson's talk show is pretty much like the new Ellen, but the black version, because You know, you got to have the black versions of these shows now. But she went on the Jennifer Hudson show, and she this someone said promoting her man. So she went viral because there was a kid. There was a video that went out that a kid, admired Asia Civil Rights Wilson, and she met the kid and things of such. I I want to be careful here because W360 Nation, you guys know I'm very honest on this show. I'm very honest. I don't fake anything. I don't whether, y'all have disagreed with me on some things, people have disagreed. And there may be some people that get mad at this, I don't care. But Asia Wilson went viral recently with this kid here, and something just isn't sitting well with me. It's not. It's not. Let me play the video for you guys first. And then I want to talk about it. Let me play the video. That's what I'll do. I'll play the video. Asia Wilson went on the Jennifer Hudson show. She met a fan, a little boy. He's a little boy, and he's 4 years old, and he's supposedly Asia Wilson's biggest fan. Wholesome video. And I want to play the video for you guys first, and then, I want to give my thoughts on it. All right, where we at? Here it is.
I hear you love Asia, huh? You call her your girl?
Use your words.
Like, why is she your girl? What's so special about her?
Cause I love her super much.
Because you want her to come to your house. You want her to come to your basketball. You want your birthday party, stuff like that. So would you play basketball with her? What would you do if she came to your house? Have you thought about it?
He could come anywhere with me.
Anywhere? Okay, so that means you want to meet her one day?
Mm-hmm. And I like to meet her.
You want to meet her? That sounds like fun. And you're turning 5 in like a few days, and you say you want her to come to your birthday party too, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, can we give you a little birthday present?
You want a birthday present?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Asia, come on out here! Who's that?
Oh my God.
Take it all in.
Hello.
Hello.
It's so nice to finally meet you, man.
Oh, now he's talking. You're sitting in her lap.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Was this a good birthday present? Did we do okay?
Yeah.
Yay! Anything you want to say to her? You see,
her.
look at her.
Here, tell her.
Listen
I
at the
love
mom.
you.
Yay! Anything you want to say to her? You see,
Tell her.
look at her.
Here, tell her.
I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
All right. Where we at? Here we are. I'm gonna be honest with you. This entire this is a beautiful kid, cute kid. He's so adorable. He's so cute. If it was my kid, I would want him on TV too. I would coach him to do things so that we can get on national TV too, and maybe he could be like an actor in some Disney show or something. So I understand what the mom is doing, right? Cute kid, adorable kid. This encounter don't pass the sniff test for me. It don't. And there people are gonna, I'm not being a hater. I think Asia looks amazing on this show, by the way. I think she looks amazing. I've always said that. I'm not hating. I'm not hating on Asia Wilson. I think she looks great. I love the suit. I love everything that she's I love how she looks. Now, this kid in this encounter does not pass the sniff test. It's a little smelly. It's a little smelly. And I'm going to tell you why. This kid went viral, okay, because the initial video that went out was he was begging his mom. He was begging his mom that he wanted Asia Wilson at his house. And Asia Wilson is my best friend. And Asia Wilson is my best friend. But initially the video went viral because apparently he didn't know that boys played basketball. He didn't know that men played basketball. Let me play the video here for you real quick. Here. Let me play the video for you real quick.
Did you play basketball with her?
No, I'm not a girl. Do boys play basketball?
Yeah.
So you see here, yes, we don't watch many NBA. We don't watch many
Did you play
NBA.
basketball with her?
No, I'm not a girl. Do boys play basketball?
Yeah.
To me, guys, this is a desperate attempt to make Asia Wilson seem likable and to make her the face of the WNBA. This is a 4-year-old little boy who's asking his mom, do boys play basketball? What 4-year-old, damn 4-year-old, what black boy in America that's into sports that watch Asia Wilson don't know that boys play basketball? You're telling me this kid knows Asia Wilson, but he's never seen LeBron James? He's never seen Steph Curry, Anthony Edwards, Kevin Durant? Never heard of, hell, Michael Jordan? You're telling me this kid don't know boys play basketball? He's never seen a boys basketball player ever? This is all fishy. And if you look at the Jennifer Hudson, video when he's on stage, his mother is literally telling him everything to say. Literally telling him everything to say. This is weird. Everything about this was weird to me. How is a 4-year-old don't know boys play basketball, but they know Asia, but he knows Asia Wilson? Asia Wilson just got on TV consistently 4 years ago, 3 years ago. That means he was 1 year old when Asia Wilson got on TV and played basketball. I'm sorry, this is staged. This is staged. To me. This is staged like a Tyler Perry production. Staged. I'm not hating, but this was cringe. This is staged. A 4-year-old black boy in America doesn't know any men's NBA players, but he knows Asia Wilson. He knows Asia Wilson. I'm not trying to be a hater. This just seems fake. It's inauthentic. Everything around civil rights, Asia civil rights, Wilson Smollett, is fake. It's forced. This seems forced to me. And nobody wants to call it out. I'm calling it out. I don't care. This seems forced. Forced. It's stinky. Don't pass the sniff test. Where is this video? I thought I uploaded it. I give me 1 second, guys. I have to show you guys the video. This kid is crying. The kid is on a video crying, saying, I want Asia Wilson at my birthday party. I want Asia Wilson. No 4-year-old in America is crying for Asia Wilson. Okay? I'm telling you that now. No 4-year-old in America is crying. A 4-year-old boy. A 4-year-old boy is crying for Asia Wilson and don't know any boys. Where is his father? Where is his father? Where's your dad? Where's your father? Where's your father? I want Asia Wilson at my birthday party. That's his mother. That's his mother. And I'm going to tell you how this is his mother. I went to her TikTok. I said, I want to see what type of content she puts out. Let me show you the type of content she puts out. And you tell me if you believe that this 4-year-old, this is a 4-year-old, by the way, is the Asia Wilson's biggest #1 fan. Look at what this woman puts out as well of this kid.
Pavi, your child is obsessed with Renaissance by Beyonce.
Beyonce. Okay, wait. I'm gonna find you a song.
I be in a loop.
You don't like that?
She be in a group.
Okay. Stop fighting.
We the who's.
Stop fighting.
Get ready, back
Watch
to go.
out, you get so
People
happy.
probably think I show up. I ain't even give it yet. Running up a silly shit. Staying out the internet.
Watch this.
Share the stage.
This is you want to hear? Get it. He's singing.
I pull up in these clothes, look so good.
Sing Baby.
I've seen enough. So from that TikTok that you guys saw, I pulled from her page. She put out that at this age, in this video, this kid looks he's probably about 2 years old. And she's saying that he's a kid that wants to go to the Renaissance tour, and she got him dancing to Beyonce's. This mother is a clout chaser. Okay? I think all of this is fraud. I think this is another manipulative way to try to. I'm just going to go on and say, you want to make Asia Wilson the face of the WNBA instead of Caitlin Clark. That's all it is. So we're going to get this cute little kid and have this wholesome moment, and he just runs to Asia Wilson and she says, I love you. I love you. And he's, I want Asia Wilson. No 4-year-old in America is asking for Asia Wilson. Hell, basketball fans aren't asking for Asia Wilson. Okay? Basketball fans aren't asking for Asia Wilson. You think a 4-year-old is? And he asked the question here, boys play basketball?
Would you play basketball with her?
No, I'm not a girl. Do boys play basketball?
Yeah.
Boys play basketball? And she said, we don't watch the NBA here. That mother of his is a clout chaser. And I think a lot of people fell for the okie doke. There's no way this young boy is asking for Asia Wilson. It's not happening. I don't believe it. Doesn't pass the sniff test to me. It's funky. It's funky. It's funky. This is just another attempt to try to shift the narrative as far as who's the face of the WNBA. And it's not Asia Civil Rights Wilson Smollett. It's not Asia Civil Rights Wilson Smollett. Literally, there's no 4-year-old in America watching only the WNBA. And even if you are watching only the WNBA, out of all the players that's promoted, he's only 4. So let's say that he started watching within 1 year. There's no way a 3-year-old is watching sports and know what's going on in sports. So over the last year, Asia Wilson is your player that you choose and is crying to come to your birthday party. That's this kid's mother, and this kid's mother is a clout chaser. That's it. She's looking for a viral moment, whether it's through Beyonce, and she said, well, hell, the WNBA popping. We're going to go after Asia Wilson because he's black and he's cute, and then he wants the black player, and Asia Wilson ran out there and said, oh, my God. And she held him, and then this is a wholesome moment, and she's like, I love you, too. No. All of this is fake. It's fake. Faker than the World Wrestling League. This is faker than wrestling. This is faker than the WWE. Seriously. And I'm calling it out. It was pretty cringe to me. I'm sorry. It was cringe to me. It was cringe to me. I thought it was pretty cringe. They want to put out that narrative. Thank you. Who is this? Ghost_Bloom nailed it. See, kids like Asia too, not just Caitlin. No. This is fake. Does he have a pair of her shoes? Did you buy him a pair of her shoes? Since he don't know that any other players, men's players exist. This 4-year-old, by the way, 4-year-old doesn't know that boys play basketball. Did you buy a pair of her shoes for him to wear to his daycare? No. Where is his father? Get this child a father around him. You're conditioning this child to want to be in the Beehive and Beyonce and love Asia Wilson. You're probably one of the ones that teach your kid. That mother is probably one of the ones that teach her kid to call the WNBA, and then the NBA, the MNBA. Because, that's what the slows call the NBA. You guys probably don't know, but I swear to you, the slows called the NBA, the MNBA. Yeah, this is just slow. Everything about this is slow. Everything. They're all slow. They're all slow. They're all slow. They're all slow. Everybody's slow. Everybody needs psych evaluations. And I'm not trying to be funny. I think everyone needs psych evaluations. Especially Asia Wilson fans. They're the leading slows. Speaking of Asia Wilson fans, or South Carolina fans rather. Yeah, nothing about that. When I first saw it, I was like, something about this just doesn't seem authentic. Which is all of the press around Asia Civil Rights Wilson. All of the press. Everybody slow. Just seems a little slow to me. That's just to me, though. People can, I know, Asia Wilson stands and South Carolina cult members are going to say, this is a black woman. Why would you say this as a black woman? It was a wholesome moment. Yeah, for slows. But anyone with any type of sense would look and say, he's 4. He's 4. Can anyone watching tonight remember when you were 4 years old? Seriously. But, this is my show, and I'm just going to give my opinions and my thoughts, Let's see what W360 Nation saying in the chat. DM007-N1 says, just turn on your channel. Hey, DM007. Mario Gay Slum. Hi, CJ. My fiance at Dog Mom and I are big fans of your show. What's up, Dog Mom and fiance? Invite me to the wedding. I'm coming to the wedding. Listen, email me. I'm coming to the wedding. And I'm in real life. I'd be serious about things like this. I would literally come to y'all's wedding. Congratulations on the engagement, fiance. I'm coming to the wedding. You guys got to let me know when the wedding is. I'm there. I will seriously mark my calendar. And if there's a schedule conflict, I'll cancel. I'm definitely coming to the wedding. Let's see here. I like the term MNBA. Don Carden 4280 says, I like the term MNBA. I hate it. I think it sounds slow. I would never. That it's the NBA and the WNBA. We know the NBA is men and the WNBA is women. We don't need to say MNBA. I think that sounds retarded. The term MNBA sounds retarded. I really do. But I love you. Sade, you are crazy. You're crazy. All right. Don Staley. has recently crashed out. She has had some words. She has had Sade says, I'm coming to the wedding too. We're going to the wedding. We're going to the wedding. Y'all need to email me. Send me an invite. We will go. Send me an invite. Send me an invite, seriously. Don Staley has pretty much checked Raven Johnson critics. Okay. As you guys know, if you're watching college women's basketball right now, it was USC versus USC showdown, baby. Yes. Showdown, okay. University of South Carolina versus University of Southern Cal. Of course, you know Juju Watkins is out for the season, so University of Southern Cal, they're down the best player in women's college basketball right now. That's Juju Watkins, or arguably the best player in women's college basketball. Okay. Nonetheless, Raven Johnson has been the point of conversation lately. All right. Don Staley is upset. She's upset because people are basically saying that Raven Johnson is just okay. That's it. Nothing spectacular, just okay. Let's take a look at what Don Staley had to say about Raven Johnson. I want to come back and talk about it.
As a point guard yourself, how have you seen Raven's overall progression as a floor leader, since she's been here?
Raven hit it on the head. I think when you have a point guard like Raven, who is a pass first point guard, who is a point guard like the consummate point guard, and then you hear so many people talk about like break her game down, and minimize what she brings to the table. It's disheartening. It's ignorant, because if you really don't know what she's bringing to the table, you don't really understand the game. Raven lost 11 games from 2017 till today. 11. And we want to talk about, can she score or not? Yes, she can score. She really can score. But when it comes down to winning, right, she makes the right plays, whether that's scoring, whether that's defending, whether that's rebounding, whether that's getting other people involved. So I love Raven. We're gonna miss her presence, but when you think about a winner, when you think about a consummate point guard, Raven is that. And if WNBA teams want to be like us, meaning the amount of success that we've had with her in the lineup, they're going to take Raven. They're going to take Raven in the first round. All right.
First off, before I start here, I like to say I like Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson is home team. Okay, Raven Johnson is from Atlanta, Georgia. All right, shout out to Westlake High School. All right, shout out to Westlake High School. I went to Mays, but shout out to Raven Johnson and Westlake High School. I genuinely root for Raven Johnson, and there's some bias there because, again, she's home team. And I think Raven Johnson is a decent player. I think she's a decent player. All right. Now, Don Staley. Raven Johnson is good at basketball. That's it. She's good. She's been playing at South Carolina for about 77 years now, right? She's a point guard, like you said, pass first point guard. Don, I think you went I think you stretched it a little bit, saying that she should go in the first round. Raven Johnson is not a first round draft pick. She's not. She's not a first round draft pick. Okay? Raven Johnson is just a solid point guard. That's it. And she's okay. She's good. She's a solid role player in Don Staley's system. I don't think Raven Johnson will make a huge impact in the WNBA. She's not going to guard. She couldn't guard Caitlin Clark, White Jesus, in college. She's not going to guard her in the WNBA. Okay? She's not going to guard Caitlin Clark. She's not even going to guard Chelsea Gray. And Chelsea Gray plays like a duck. Quack. She's not going to guard Chelsea Gray. Raven Johnson is, she's just okay. That's it. That's it. Raven Johnson is just okay. She's okay. She's good. You've molded her to be the point guard in your system. And the thing, Dawn Staley, your team is boring. Your team is boring. Raven Johnson is boring. Your team is boring. Everything about your program is boring. Everything about your program is boring. Dawn! It's boring. The USC versus USC game, like, we're watching your team play, Dawn. Your team is boring. Your team is boring. Your exciting player transferred away. Malaysia Fulwiley transferred away. Dawn, your team is boring. That's why the South Carolina fans are upset. They're upset because they have to watch this boring shit. They have to watch this boring shit. Hey, Raven Johnson does not play an exciting brand of basketball, and we are in the day and age of excitement. People want to see exciting basketball. Raven Johnson does not play that brand of basketball. Neither does your team. Neither does your team. I tuned in. I watched South Carolina versus Southern Cal. At one point, that squad is boring. It's boring. And the reason why your squad is boring, Dawn Staley, is because you don't want anyone to outshine you. That's it. You want players that you can brainwash along with their parents. You have them bought in. I don't care. You all can sit here and say, well, she got national championships. Now, those national championships didn't keep Fulwiley there. It didn't keep Fulwiley there. That style of, that system that Dawn Staley runs over in South Carolina is boring. It's boring. It's boring. There are no highlights for South Carolina. For the Dawn Staley to coach South Carolina, you never see them being talked about on any sports show because that squad is boring. That's why that's why all those fans are on Twitter just tweeting a bunch of nonsense and on social media just talking a bunch of nonsense. They don't have anything else to do. They're not being entertained by your games. Your games are boring. Your games are boring. The slows aren't even entertained. That's why they're on Twitter tweeting dumb shit like Malaysia Fulwiley should give Raven Johnson an apology. Listen, these people are bored. These people are bored, Dawn. Raven Johnson is okay. She's a solid point guard that goes to college. She plays for a big college. She plays her years and she leaves. It stops there. There's nothing she's going to do on the professional level. Nothing. And I like Raven and I root for her. She home team. I root for Raven. Raven Johnson isn't going to do anything in the WNBA if it's still around. We don't know if it's still going to be around, but no one is going to pay Raven Johnson millions of dollars to play basketball. Nobody. Why do you think Malaysia Fuwali left? She didn't want to play in that boring shit. She did not want to play in that boring shit. Dawn, you're boring. That's just what it is. You're boring. I was literally going to try to be nice because, again, Raven is home team. I was going to try to be nice. Dawn, South Carolina women's basketball is boring. Raven is boring. Tessa Johnson is boring. Joyce Edwards is boring. Lawson is boring. She can't go left. You're boring. Dawn, you're boring. Don, your squad is boring. Your squad is more boring than the History Museum. Tessa Johnson for the three. Your squad barely beat Clemson. Your squad barely beat Clemson. That squad of yours is boring, darn. And you're on here calling people ignorant for just stating the facts. That's not ignorance. I'm telling you. So here's the route Dawn is about to take. Dawn, because you know what they do over in South Carolina, baby. This is victimhood. We got different hoods in America. We got different hoods in America, right? The hood down there in Columbia, South Carolina, you go to Dawn's program, you're going to be a victim before you leave here, baby. You're going to be a Jasmine, you stupid. You're going to be a victim before you leave here, baby. You hear me? You're going to be a victim. So instead of telling Raven, hey, look at the flack that you're getting online. Look at the flack that you're getting online. Dawn is about to victimize her. She's about to victimize her because you know she loves victimizing her players like she did like she did, you know, when they went to BYU and they made up this whole story. I think, didn't she say that the people were calling her team monkeys and saying, you know, remember she went to the press and said my team isn't monkeys. my team aren't monkeys and things like that when she knew they were about to lose. Dawn is about to victimize Raven, and she's about to guilt trip the WNBA into drafting her. That's all this is. Let's take another listen. Let's take another listen to what Dawn said. And you tell me if she isn't starting this victimization agenda. If Dawn don't do shit else, she produced WNBA players and victims. That's what she produced. That's what she produced. Let's take another listen and you tell me, guys.
As a point guard yourself, how have you seen Raven's overall progression as a floor leader, since she's been here?
Raven hit it on the head. I think when you have a point guard like Raven, who, is a pass first point guard, who is a point guard, like the consummate point guard, and then you hear so many people talk about like break her game down, and minimize what she brings to the table.
No one's minimizing. No one is minimizing anything Raven Johnson is doing.
It's disheartening.
Disheartening? This is sports. This is sports, Dawn. This is sports.
It's ignorant, because if you really don't know what she's bringing to the table, you don't really understand the game. Raven lost 11 games from 2017 till today.
Raven lost. What's the 46 seconds? Raven lost 11 games because she was playing with Aaliyah Boston and Camila Cardoso and Ashlyn Watkins and Zaya Cook. She had a squad around her. That's why she lost 11 games. Not because Raven Johnson was this impact player. Dawn, you are tripping. Everything you're saying is dirty. For your name to be Dawn, and Dawn, that's the best dish detergent out right now. I'm telling you right now, Dawn has the best dish detergent out right now. But I'm telling you right now, everything you're saying is dirty. It's dirty. She lost 11 games because she was in a stacked program. Dawn. But she got her ass busted. No one respects her jump shot. Caitlin Clark, the biggest highlight of Raven Johnson's career is when Caitlin Clark looked at her at the three-point line and said, and went back down in the paint. What are you talking about, Dawn? She didn't lose 11 games. Your squad lost 11 games. When I'm telling you the other games that were won, she wasn't the leader of them. She wasn't. Now, I'm not going to say that child stinks. I'm not going to say that. I told you guys I'm biased. That's the home team. Atlanta's in the building. And I don't think Raven Johnson stinks. I don't think she stinks. I just think she's just a point guard. There's nothing. She's just a point guard. And that's all people are saying. Dawn. That's all people are saying. She's just a point guard. Definitely not a first round pick. But to sit here and say she only lost 11 games, she's been on a stacked team. She went one for what? What did Raven Johnson go in that national championship game? She shot 1 for forever in a national championship game. Everybody know Raven Johnson can't shoot. She can't shoot. Let's go back and listen.
As a point guard yourself,
Day. 11. Raven lost 11 games from 2017 till today. 11. And we want to talk about, can she score or not? Yes, she can score. She really can score. But when
no, she can't,
when
Don.
it comes down,
no, she can't. We saw it. We watched. She can't. No, she can't. We watched the same game as you, Dawn. We watched the same game as you.
To winning, right? She makes the right plays, whether that's scoring, whether that's defending, whether that's rebounding, whether that's getting other people involved. So I I love Raven. We're gonna miss her presence, but when you think about a winner, when you think about a consummate point guard, Raven is that. And if WNBA teams wanna be like us, meaning the amount of success that we've had with her in the lineup, they're gonna take Raven. They're gonna take Raven in the first round.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
All right.
Dawn, you're delusional. You're delusional, Dawn. You're delusional. You have a good product in the kitchen. You got a good product in the kitchen. I'm telling you right now, Dawn, you got a good product. This shit is magic. You hear me? This has cleaned a lot of stuff out of my air fryer. This shit clean ducks. This shit clean ducks. You hear me? But I'm telling you right now, Dawn, what you're saying here, Dawn, doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And you're a respectable coach, okay? You're a respectable coach. All right, we get it. You won high school, you won games and things. I mean, you won championships and things like that. But I'm telling you right now, clean up. Clean all this up, Don. Clean all this up. We don't want you producing any more victims. We have enough with Asia. All right, we are tired. We're tired. We're tired, Don. We're tired. We're tired. You shut your pie hole. We're tired, Don. We're tired. You hear me? We're tired. Now, Raven Johnson is good at best. She's good. She's not a first rounder. She's not a first rounder. Clean it up, Dawn. Clean it up. Seriously. Now, this is nonsense. We're tired. All right, we're seeing what your guards are doing in the league. Bree Hall was on an Indiana Fever squad that went and got we see what your guards are doing in the league. All right, we're tired. Raven Johnson is going to go to the league and do exactly what Bree Hall did, what Zai Cook did. We're tired. You clean this mess up. Seriously. I will say nonetheless, I like Raven. I just wish that South Carolina fans and Don Staley would stop setting her up. You know how we all know that one person that played, like that one football player that played at Auburn, or that one basketball player that played at Tennessee, or that one basketball player that played at Kansas. A lot of people have played Division I basketball. We've all played Division I basketball, but that's where it stops. That's where it stops. For Raven Johnson, South Carolina is where it stops. The city has honored her. The city of Atlanta has honored her. South Carolina will forever remember her. But it stops at South Carolina. It stops. It stops. The brand of basketball that you have there in South Carolina, Don, is boring. It's boring, and it's no one wants. It's boring, Don. It's boring. It's just simply boring. That's just what it is. All right. This light looks a little. Let me see. I guess I'll keep it here. Definitely not this one. All right. Kelly says Bree has played only 2 minutes in the WNBA. Tells you that much. All right, just to stay. Oh, actually, no, I want to go here. Speaking of South Carolina. Speaking of South Carolina. Okay, let me send this. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me send this. I thought I sent it. Malaysia for Wally. Malaysia for Wally, W360 Nation. If you want to watch a show, if you want to see exciting women's basketball, you hear me? The show resides in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You hear me? And it's led by this young lady right here, Malaysia for Wally, who was a cult member of Dawn's Daycare. You know, game was tamed. Like Raven Johnson probably could be a better player, but she's been playing for Dawn. Dawn has the tendency to hold players back. But I'm telling you right now, guys, Malaysia for Wally, that LSU squad, they are a show. Okay. They're a show. That is the show. You hear me? They play tomorrow versus Tulane. But that Michaela Williams, Malaysia for Wally, Flau'jae Johnson, the freshman that they have there. There's a kid in the post, Joiner. I need her to get better. I need her to do better. I need her to do better. But there's some exciting basketball being played, but I think basketball right now is being led by LSU. As far as if you want to be entertained when you watch games, there are some X and O viewers out there, which is fine. But if you just want to watch exciting, fun, entertaining, highlight basketball, it's LSU. It's LSU. You hear me? It's LSU. And this woman right here, this young woman right here is she's the future of she's a part of the future. Of course, Sarah Strong, when it comes to college basketball, there's 2 words. Sarah Strong. Okay. You got Audie Crooks over at Iowa State who's doing amazing. It's Notre Dame. I don't know what's going on over there right now. We're going to get to Notre Dame next, but Malaysia for Wally is free. She seems free, right? She seems free, and she seems happy, if that makes sense. She seems happy. So this past week, LSU, this was a hoot for me. LSU played UNC Charlotte this past week, right? UNC Charlotte put out a video These players put out a TikTok, which I love it. It's fine. This trash talk, I love it. And they were trolling the LSU players. They were trolling the LSU players. Let me play the TikTok for you guys, and then I'll come back and talk about it.
Hold on, get your shit bust, get your stupid ass slam, get your whole clique fucked out. I'm not out doing drugs cause I be way too out of my body. But that boy for to come kill me, look, I'm telling you, better be body. We so chopped, come with 3 niggas with dreads all in their head like we some rosters. Smoke his ass and his partner.
So basically, here we go. All right, so basically, as you see, the UNC Charlotte girls put out a video that said, finally, LSU plays competition. And we've talked about this on the channel, guys. You guys know we've talked about this on the channel. Of course, during this time of the college season, a lot of the big schools, the LSUs, the Notre Dames, the Texas, the South Carolinas, they don't really play competition like that, which is crazy because on the men's side, there are exciting games happening, like today's game. You know, like today's game, Houston versus who did Houston play today? I'm losing my thought. Houston. It was the men's side. Sade follows the men's side a lot closer. She comes to my house and like forced me to watch these games, but it was a very exciting game, right? Damn, who did Houston play today? I just watched the game earlier. Auburn. Houston and Auburn game. Like these top matchups that happen, it gives you March Madness feeling. I don't think the women's side have enough of that. But nonetheless, UNC Charlotte put this video out to basically troll LSU and say that finally they're playing competition. And LSU went out there and beat those women by probably 100 points. Literally probably like by 100 points, right? So though, guys, I'm begging you to watch LSU. They talk smack. They talk when they out there. Malaysia gets to hit a 3 and point at the bench and celebrate, and you're talking mess to me. We're about to come out here and kick y'all ass. You know, it was exciting basketball to watch. Malaysia gets to just be free, which she's not. She was not at South Carolina. She wasn't. And I think that was due to Dawn's jealousy and insecurity. I do. I think Dawn doesn't want anyone to outshine her because she was that player that Malaysia was, but she didn't get the promotion. She didn't get the viewership. No one cared. You know, just a small crowd cared, but you know, so Malaysia left, and you can see just how happy she is. Just look at her in her press conferences. Let's take a look here. Let me see if I can do this live, guys. Drag it over.
Malaysia, 4 games in, how do you feel? Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel confident? What's your mindset after these 4 games?
Definitely. I feel confident. I feel comfortable, and I'm just glad that I'm here. I feel blessed.
Malaysia, you had several moments tonight where the crowd just erupted at the plays that you were making out there. Just what is it like to experience that and be in the moment of that?
It feels great. I mean, when you can get the crowd going like that, that kind of motivates you to keep going. So just to hear how everybody was so excited for me, it just made me feel like I picked the right school, and
there you go.
I was just happy.
Malaysia, 4 games in, how do you feel? Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel confident? What's your mindset after these 4 games?
Definitely. I feel confident. I feel comfortable, and I'm just glad that I'm here. I feel blessed.
Malaysia, you had several moments tonight where the crowd just erupted at the plays that you were making out there. Just what is it like to experience that and be in the moment of that?
It feels great. I mean,
let's stop here.
when you can get the crowd going like that.
Look how proud Kim looks here. Look at Kim
Be in the
Mulkey.
moment of that.
I love Kim, by the way. That's my coach, and I'm going to stick beside her. You hear me? I love Kim. By the way, I love Kim Mulkey. I don't give a damn what nobody say about her. You can say whatever you want to say about her. I'm going to stick beside her. I love Kim Mulkey. She is proud. She's proud.
It feels great. I mean, when you can get the crowd going like that, that kind of motivates you to keep going. So just to hear how everybody was so excited for me, it just made me feel like I picked the right school, and I was just happy.
I'm so happy Malaysia got away from Dawn Staley. I am so happy Malaysia Fulwale got away from Dawn Staley. She's going to flourish. She's going to do great things in the league. She gets to be herself. She gets to have fun. And she's going to go to the WNBA and do great things. If she'd have stayed at South Carolina, Malaysia would be Bree Hall and Zia Cook. That's who Malaysia would be in the WNBA. Bree Hall and Zia Cook. Because as you're looking at Raven Johnson, she's being tamed. As long as you can fit in Dawn Staley's system, that's what matters in college. You go to the WNBA, you don't do anything. You don't do anything. You are a threat in the SEC. But baby, the letters change. They change. They change. Malaysia did a great thing. Malaysia did a great thing. Malaysia made the best decision to get the hell out of Columbia. She did. You play for a coach that's not jealous of you. That's not jealous of you and wish she was you. You don't think Dawn, look how Dawn had twisted her hair up and everything. You don't think, Siri, no. What the hell? Got to turn these robots off around me. My gosh. You don't think Dawn look at Malaysia and look at these kids and say, that was supposed to be me. That was supposed to be me. Well, Dawn, you did a lot of humping. At least you got that. At least you got that, Dawn. At least you got your humping in. And Dawn, the people in the inside talk. They talk. We know who you've humped. We know. Your breath stank, man. Finally, a channel I could talk without bias. Then you said, can we talk without being biased? I'm honestly just, these are the opinions of myself. You see in the intro. You see in the intro. These are just the opinions of me, okay? All right, Dawn. Now you're jealous. That's just what it is when it comes to Dawn. Dawn, you're jealous of these young girls because they get to hump, you know, and still get their money in NIL deals, and you couldn't do that. All you did was hump and did a little hooping, and nobody cared. And you're jealous. You're jealous of players like Malaysia. Okay? You got a lot of humping in, and you hooped. You played in the Olympic team and everything, and nobody cared. But me, I watched you. I was a fan. I'm just being honest here. I'm being honest. That's it. You're jealous Jealous. Peggy, I agree. I agree. Don Staley and Deion Sanders are the same people. Not saying Peggy said that. That's CJSoFoolish saying that. Don Staley and Deion Sanders, they're the same people. That's why they get along. That's why they get along. They portray themselves as God-fearing and, this and that. That's another show. That's another show. Don Staley and Deion Sanders are the same people. All right. Where are we at? Oh, we're an hour and 40 minutes. Sade, you told me. I told you I was going to do an hour show, and you said, yeah, right. I did not mean for this show to go for 2 hours. All right, Notre Dame. Notre Dame. What's going on over there? Notre Dame was just embarrassed. Here, let me pull up the score for you guys. I thought I put it on here. Here it is. Yes, Notre Dame was just embarrassed by Michigan. They lost 54-93. My goodness, Notre Dame was just embarrassed. Hannah Hidalgo put on a stink fest. She went 4 for 21 with 7 turnovers. She played 38 minutes. We're not going to be on this long, guys. It's a loss. I root for Hannah Hidalgo. I like her. I root for her. I just don't think she has anyone around her. I don't. But to take 21 shots and you're watching Hannah Hidalgo do the same thing she was doing last year, penetrate and just try to throw something up. Her turnovers look terrible. I think that Hannah Hidalgo has too much of a green light. That she just does whatever she wants. But she has no one around her. Losing Olivia Miles, of course, she lost Citron. She lost King, Leoto King. She lost that young lady. Like, it's just Hannah Hidalgo. Hey, Ivy, y'all should have hit the transfer portal a little harder. Y'all should have hit the transfer portal a little harder. This girl has a bad game, and you guys are getting blown out. 54-93. You're getting beat by 40. I don't think that Notre Dame is going to have a good year. I don't think they're going to have a good year. Mind you, Hannah Hidalgo, we root for you here at the W360, dear. I root for you here. I think you're going to bounce back. You had an amazing game. The previous game, you had a good game. I have your highlights here. I know your folks watch the show, so I really, not to say you were terrible. You were terrible. Hannah, you were terrible against Michigan. Terrible. You put on a stinky, dirty diaper performance. But it would not be fair to say the game before you did break a record. And I'll go ahead and show your highlights here.
And another steal. Here she comes, and she is fouled hard from 39 points, 13 steals, and 8 rebounds. As Sanchez is ahead of the pack, and Hidalgo into the record books. She ties Jewel Lloyd and Ruth Riley.
That's right. That's right, and that leads right into Hannah Hidalgo. The game before this stinky performance you had and you guys lost. Hannah Hidalgo had 13 steals, 41 points in 3 quarters. By the way, 3 quarters. She broke her own franchise record for steals, and she broke Jewel Lloyd's record for points in a game. Shout out to breaking Jewel Lloyd's record. That's right.
Hey, you Lloyd fans, I need you to go and vote for her. Let's go vote. Let's vote. For All-Star 2025. Come on, get your mobile phones and go and vote for Jewel Lloyd. Hey. Now, what you need. Make sure you got your phone on the phone. We're voting through June 28th. Go to WNBA.com/vote.
Nonetheless, Hannah Hidalgo has broken Jewel Lloyd's record for most points in the game scored. She did that previously or the last game before she just had this stinker performance. Hannah Hidalgo, we are rooting for you here at the W360. But y'all got to figure it out over there at Notre Dame. Y'all got to figure it out. Sarah Strong is the best player in women's basketball right now. Okay, she's the best player in women's basketball right now today. Sarah Strong had 29 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, 3 blocks. She shot 12 for 17. Okay, against Ohio State. It's great basketball being played. Audie Crooks is looking good. Michigan is looking good. Michigan is looking good as well. South Carolina. UConn, I think, is going to win it this year. I don't too much care for Southern Cal. We're just in week 3, guys. We're in week 3, so we're still getting to know these college teams. Don't too much care for Southern Cal without Juju Watkins. Don't too much care. UCLA, it's all right. I'm watching Janiah Barker over at Tennessee. Watching her. Tennessee, those women look like they just need to get in the gym. Janiah Barker does not look improved to me. She doesn't, but I'll continue watching. I'll definitely continue watching. Other than that, guys, let me see here. Caitlin Clark, a.k.a. White Jesus, a.k.a. Jesus Clark. She has officially announced, if you guys don't know, White Jesus is shooting golf. She's shooting golf. All these CBA deals and Project B and Unrivaled and White Jesus is shooting golf. You hear me? She's shooting golf. All right, but she did say that she's feeling 100%. She's feeling 100%. Okay. And that's scary times. That's scary times for the WNBA if it's going to be around or whoever she's playing against. So shout out to White Jesus. Before we get out of here, also, let me make sure that I played everything. Also, Angel Reese fans, I know y'all love to watch this show and shoot me a bunch of comments and emails. Your girl has said, for those of you guys with your Jergen lotions that sit and watch her TikToks at 2 a.m. in the morning with your lotion, you're going to get to see her again. You're going to get to see her again, all right? Someone tweeted her here and said, I miss Angel Reese Hoops watching highlights. And Angel Reese said, soon. What? And I'm genuinely asking. I'm not, you guys know I've always said Angel Reese is beautiful. She's great with the media. She's doing an amazing job with leveraging her audience. And I despite what people like to say, I've always said she's beautiful. She does a great job with the media. But I would really be interested in I would really ask this person, like, what highlights? What do you want besides like put back? Whatever. Nonetheless, someone said that they're watching highlights of Angel Reese, and she said soon. So that makes me wonder, will Angel Reese be joining the projects? Will Angel Reese be joining the projects? Will she be joining the projects? Who knows? We're going to keep up and see. We're going to watch and see. Also, guys, before we get out of here, the WNBA draft lottery is next week, okay? We're going to find out who gets the first pick. And my whole thing is, I don't even know. I think there's bigger fish to fry. I think we need to know if there's going to be a WNBA. If there's going to be a WNBA. Nonetheless, we're going to figure out who gets the first pick next week. Okay? We're going to figure out who gets the first pick as well. All right, let me make sure I covered everything. All right, we had Asia, Civil Rights, Wilson Smollett, Project B, Caitlin White Jesus, Notre Dame, Malaysia for Wiley, Dawn Staley is a victim. She breeds victims over there in Colombia. Dawn Staley breed great basketball players and victims. That's what she doing. Angel Reese. All right, where we at? Oh my goodness, hour and 52. I did not mean to go this long. W360 Nation, I love you. I love you. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Please make sure you're following me on Twitter at the W360 underscore. Okay? Any other account that's not me is the W360 underscore. Also, before I get out of here, that picture is not in my phone. It's not in my phone. Shout out to the DoorDash. Shout out to my DoorDash delivery person. Last night was W360 Nation. Oh, I'm so sorry, girl. Actually, I can look up and see your name. I wanted to shout you out on the show. I'm so sorry. Here, me, orders. What's her name? I'll shout you out on the next show. I'm gonna post our picture and everything. Shout out to W360 Nation. My DoorDash delivery person was W360 Nation. Lovely girl. She had on the Freedom shirt. amazing. We had a great little quick conversation. I thank you so much for supporting W360. And I told you I was going to announce you on the show today, and I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And please, again, that was not where you delivered to me. That's not where I live. Don't tell nobody where I live. Other than that, W360 Nation, I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Please have an amazing week. Please have an amazing week. And before we get out of here, guys, we are in real life, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, right? Please be nice to people. Just be nice. Be nice to your friends. And if you have friends that you haven't heard from, call them and check up on them. Call them and check up on them. That's important because everybody is going through something out here. A lot of people are going through things. And please do not blame your friends or anyone you know for not calling you or reaching out to you. Everybody got stuff going on. Everybody got stuff going on. So love each other. Just show love. Just show love. Just show love. You know, and if someone hasn't called you, call them. Call them. Call them. Or shoot them a text and say, hey, I love you. Just thinking of you. You know what I mean? We the times we're living in right now, we all should just love and support each other. There is no time for, well, you ain't called me. Well, you ain't check on me, and y'all don't call me, and you don't call me. Listen, just show love. Just be a loving person. Sometimes that's all someone wants to know is that you love them. That's it. That's it. Put all the other stuff out the window. You don't call it. Just show love. If you can't show love, then yeah, sure, stay out the way. Don't say anything. Other than that, W360 Nation, I love you. Have a great week. We'll be back next week. Until next episode, peace and so grace. Oh.